What is one misconception people have about space travel? Is there any truth to what we see in movies or on TV?
There's a lot of truth. I mean, there's a lot of good movies out there, I think, that depict space travel very well. Apollo 13, I think The Martian did a really good job. Some of the other movies and TV shows are, interesting, entertaining. One I'm watching now that I really like is For All Mankind. It's on Apple TV, and it's, a revisionist history on what would have happened if the Soviet Union beat the United States to the moon. So I've been enjoying that. But the misconceptions, some people think the space shuttle goes to the moon or went to the moon when it was flying. That's not accurate. Another misconception is that we are floating in space because we're far away from the Earth. That's a very, very common one. And to clear that up, I'm going to explain to you why we are floating. And that's, gravity on the space station, the gravity of Earth is almost the same as it is on Earth. That distance away does not really affect the force of Earth's gravity. The reason we are floating is, imagine if you took like a baseball and threw it. If I took a baseball and threw it, it'd probably, go 25 feet maybe, but it would take this parabolic trajectory towards, the Earth. It's because gravity is pulling that baseball down. Now imagine if I was Superman and I had this infinitely powerful arm and I could throw the ball so far, and if there was no friction with the air friction, so if I was in space beyond the atmosphere, if I was to throw that ball really, really far, it's going to take a similar trajectory because of the gravity of Earth. But my arm is so strong that it's going to, instead of fall and hit the ground, it's going to fall around the Earth. So it's because the space station or the space shuttle or the spaceship is falling around the Earth, and because we're inside of it, we are falling too. So we are experiencing what's called microgravity. So there's a little gravitational influence in space. It's minus 10 to the 6th power microgravity, but that's a very, very common misconception. People think that when you see a rocket launch and it goes straight up, it just continues to go straight up. But really what you do is you go up a little ways, you get out of the thick atmosphere, you level off, and you get going really fast, so you get that falling around the Earth effect.
Wow, yeah, I'm having visions of when we first learned about escape velocity in, I think, 7th grade physics.